Hey everybody, I'm JJ, you're watching Reality Survival, and today I just want to talk to you about making a very simple and easy backup blackout kit. So power grid goes down, you don't have any electricity, you just need to get some lights going, stuff like that. Like, this is just a very basic, low level, easy kit. It's got some backed up redundancy and all that, and I think it's a good thing to have. I've done a couple of videos on my blackout kit in the past, and we're talking about something that not power production like having a generator and all that kind of stuff, but just to be able to produce some light when the lights go out for a few hours. If you don't really feel like you need to drag the generator out and all that kind of stuff, just basic power outages. These power outages are probably going to become more frequent. The reason I say that is because the grid has gone from having, I think it's 1 or 2% of the grid power being produced by solar and wind to now like 38% or something like that. It was a high figure. I don't remember exactly, but it was somewhere around in the 30s, in the 30%. I think it was the high 30s. And so what that means is that the grid is not going to be as reliable as it used to be because we don't have the battery technology to be able to store large amounts of electricity when there's fluctuations in the electric production. Okay, and so having just a basic kit like this can just make your life easier, and I think everybody should have it. So let's go through and talk about the stuff that I got, and this is actually only half the kit that I got. More of it's going to come, but I just wanted to go ahead and get the video out anyway. So these are some little lanterns. This one is from, these are from E-Tech City. And I got a 4-pack. I got 2 4-packs. So I got 8 of them here. And I don't remember exactly how much they cost. I'll put the affiliate link down in the description below so you can take a look at it. But these 4, and they came with batteries already in them. And they're really good because they provide plenty of light. They can light up, one of them can light up a room good enough that you can see around. Got handles built in so you can carry them. They're easy to go on and off. They also, the battery storage is very easy in the bottom. And again, these came with the batteries too. Now, they're not great batteries. They're just cheap alkalines. But, they'll work for a while because these LEDs are low draw, So when you store these, when you put these away, make sure that you pull the batteries out of these things because these cheap batteries will get corroded and then it'll end up ruining your lamp. So before you put them away, make sure you take the batteries out. But anyway, so that's one aspect of it, just having some basic light. Then get some of these prayer candles. So these are just basic white candles. I think they call them prayer candles. Some of them will have like religious figures and icons and stuff on the side of them. The reason I like these is because they're contained within glass and they burn pretty efficiently. And so it comes with the container and you can set it wherever and it'll light up stuff. So this is sort of the candles. I think I got like a 6-pack, I think. Maybe 1 or 2 6-packs. And I already had, I think, 12 of them. So I've got quite a few of them now. But they're only $1 or $2 a piece, a few bucks a piece. I don't remember how much they are exactly. Again, you can check the link in the description below. But that's a backup to the batteries, right? So you have both the candle and that light. Now, if you wanted to just go with just the candles, you could definitely do that. If you want to go with just the LEDs, you could definitely do that. I mean, whatever. Then I went ahead and threw in some basic matches. These are just strike on the box matches. I think I got a pack of 3, like 300. So there's like 900 matches. Obviously, you could do Bic lighters as well. Whatever the case may be. Then I threw in some Amazon Basics batteries. These are AAAs because I've ordered some smaller AAA versions of these as well. Like I said, they haven't come in yet. And then you can do the same thing with AA's and all that kind of stuff too, right? So just get you some good basic batteries to go with them, and stick that all in a nice little plastic tub labeled, power outage kit. And then if the power goes out, you know exactly where you got to go to get them to get these things out and ready to go. Some other things that you could add into them that I talked about in my previous videos were like headlamps. Those are pretty good to add in there, just so you can work with your hands and all that kind of stuff, especially if you were trying to hook the generator up and stuff. A headlamp's nice to have. But anyway, this is just real basics, real easy stuff. It doesn't have to be complicated, doesn't really cost all that much, and it's just a nice peace of mind that if the power goes out, you can just pull this box out, set up some lanterns, you're good to go. And like I said, these little LED lanterns, they'll last a long time. Even with these cheap batteries, they're going to last quite a while. It's got a little plastic strip I got to pull out. There we go. So I think that these are a good unit. I've had them. I've had some of these in my older kit for quite a while, and I like them. I think that they're kind of my go-to. Like whenever with the bomb cyclone thing, we were going to lose power, so I went and I grabbed them and I just set some out in each room, and I noticed that I was short a few, and so that's why I went ahead and got some more of these. And then I like the candles as a backup. Now, I don't use the candles necessarily unless we had run out of the batteries and all that kind of stuff, just because there is an additional fire hazard here, with candles. But as long as you're not knocking these things over, they're very safe, so they're good to have as well. Anyhow, that is that. Just wanted to throw that out there for you guys as a way to get you a very basic power outage kit. I do think that we're going to see more power outages coming over the next few years because our grid is becoming more vulnerable, and the fluctuations that are built in with wind and solar are going to necessarily cause additional power outages. So it's a good idea to think about having a kit. I've talked in other videos about the importance of having generators, generator backups, and all that kind of stuff too. I'm not negating those factors. This is just talking about, a more basic kit. Anyway, if you guys are not aware, we are going over on Substack. We're going to be having a 100,000 subscriber giveaway. There's going to be two paths in this giveaway, one for free subscribers, one for paid subscribers. The paid subscribers, we don't have all that many paid subscribers, so your chances of winning are going to be pretty high in the paid subscriber category. We're running a special 25% off this spring. Probably do that through March 20th, and that will last. That'll be the 25% off will be for as long as you are a member. So next year and the following year and all that kind of stuff, if you decide to re-up, then you'll still get that discount. So now's a great time to do that. But we're going to be giving away stuff like this Bear Min 2.0 from Refuge Medical. If you go to refugemedical.com, use the discount code Reality Survival, save you 10% off. Those are the best trauma kits on the market, in my opinion. EMP Shield. If you don't have an EMP Shield on your vehicle and your house, at this point, you should probably be asking yourself why not, because the chances of some sort of a nuclear detonation have probably moved from, in my opinion, almost non-existent to now we're kind of up to a non-trivial chance that there could be something happen. We're quickly moving in that direction. I don't think that we're in a high likelihood yet, but it's inching upward as things escalate in Ukraine. I've talked about that in a lot of different videos. EMPshield.com is where you go. Discount code is Reality Survival. That'll save you $50 per unit. These are only 3 wires. Super easy to hook up. Red wire, positive battery terminal. Black wire, negative battery terminal. Green wire, chassis to chassis ground. You can hook it up in 10 minutes on any vehicle. Super easy. One possible exception, electric vehicles, I don't think it'll work for. But for regular internal combustion vehicles, it'll work for any of them. So, check out the EMPShield.com. What else are we giving away? We're also giving away some survival garden seeds from survivalgardenseeds.com. Affiliate link down below. And I think I've also got a 10 or 20% discount down there for you as well. We're going to be giving away 3 of these different 50 seed packs. And then we're also going to have a couple of these Kershaw Grid EDC knives. Nice little knife. I've been carrying one for the last several weeks, and it's really good. And it's definitely sharp. I think it just cut off a little piece of my skin. So yeah, good little knife here. I like these. These are liner locks and assisted openers, and they're very nice knives. And then we've also got a tactical pin from Atomic Bear as well. So that's a cool little tactical pin with a glass breaker on it and all that kind of stuff. And then last but not least, we've got a cool like vehicle type survival kit that Mike from On Scene Alert sent over. And he has a digital product that is really cool, and it's a great situational awareness tool for keeping you up to date on what's going on around the world. They'll send you text messages anytime there's any ongoing threat situation that you need to know about. You can also have those texts sent to several of your family members as well. Then, in addition to that, for global situational awareness, they'll send you an email report, PDF report, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays on global intelligence, stuff that's going on around the world that you want to know about. And the categories that they focus on are things that preppers are interested in. Conflicts, supply chain shortages, pandemics, all different kinds of things like that. Different fires and stuff that's happened just all over the world. And so it gives you a real good way to keep situational awareness on what's going on in the world scene, so that you kind of have an idea of how significant are news stories when you hear them happen. And what I mean by that is that if you have a regular situational awareness that you build over time on what kinds of things happen in the world, it'll help you know what you need to be concerned about and what you don't. Here's an example. The food processing stories that came out, everybody was all spun up about, the food processing plants, they're getting, attacked and all that kind of stuff. Well, if you had a good base of situational awareness and understood that that food processing facilities have issues on a fairly regular basis because there's like 36,000 of them in this country, then you would have known, well, we don't really need to be spun up about this. It's something to keep an eye on, but it's not that big of a deal, right? On-scene alerts, their global intel brief, is a great way to develop that situational awareness over time, so that like, hey, this is something that I've seen in the past. I know these things regularly happen, and the whole system doesn't fall apart. So that way you don't spend your time, always being caught up in this fear loop. This whole, oh my God, the next thing is coming. Because all these prepper channels out there, they use that negative emotion response, and you can't blame them. I can't blame them, because they get a whole lot more views on the videos, right? But it's important for you to know what you need to be worried about and what you don't need to be worried about. And when you have this situational awareness over time, it'll help you be more calm and more just well versed in what really matters and what really doesn't. That's what I like about that intel brief is that it helps you understand that. Again, discount code Reality Survival, that'll save you 30% off. So it's only like $7 a month. So it's a pretty cool deal. Check it out at onscenealert.com. Anyway, that is pretty much that, and I hope you guys have a great new year. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Head over to realitysurvival.substack.com and get signed up. Don't forget to live the 6 Ps. Proper prior preparation prevents poor performance. Stay safe, guys.